Hi Aussie Riders, welcome back. It's Ash from Aussie Rider Caravans and I'm super excited to take you on a tour of our 18-foot Ranger DLX model today. It's a 2-bunk full off-road family caravan. This model is a single axle, can be built as a tandem axle as well. We've got so many options with this model. These customers have chosen beautiful color selection and we're super excited to take you on a tour. Let's go. So now we're on the inside of the van, and as you can see, even though it's an 18-foot family van, it actually feels so spacious inside. There's no confinement in here, and everyone who walks in is shocked to find out that there's actually bunks running across the back as well. So we're now at the front of the van, and this is where your entrance door is. We've actually left the flat entrance here so that you don't have to fall into the niche every time you're trying to walk past the entrance. So this is a full queen size bed that's east-west in this 18-foot model. This is not a standard queen size bed that's east-west because you can actually get off the bed without disturbing the person who sleeps on this side. You don't have to topple over someone. So there's plenty of space at the foot of the bed for you to get off and get into the bed as well. We have maximized all the storage on top with overhead cabinetry. There's actually 2 tunnel boots under here. So you've got the standard one that we put in all of our models that runs across the front of the caravan. You've got external access on both sides. There's also a second tunnel that's here that you've got access to externally and internally as well, and that's a 3/4 tunnel. So there's plenty of storage in the bedroom area for the parents. So now we're moving on to the living area. We'll start off with the seating area first. In this model, we actually prefer to put the seating on the off side. This gives you a couple more options as to what you can do when you're seating lots of people here. First of all, if you want to do a double bed, we can make the seating a little bit longer than this as well. If you have a couple more people staying with you, you can actually sit someone on here on the bed, and you can actually have some portable chairs here as well if you want to sit around the table. And this seating area is actually quite long, and you can sleep another small child here as well by dropping this down and getting a thick cushion made. So we prefer to have it on this side, but if you definitely want to, we can swap it over and have the seating area on this side as well. So now we're moving on to the kitchen area, and we're so excited because this van at 18 foot actually has everything that the kitchen in a 20-footer has as well. So you've got a full oven, grill, and then also stove here too. Now this doesn't actually require an extra bench top lid, but we like putting it there just because you can do all your prep work there. But you do have 3 gas burners, 1 electric burner there as well. Then we're moving on to the middle of the kitchen. One of our customers' most favorite features, and mine as well, is having this underbench pantry space. So all your bottles and spices and things like that that you want to carry and tuck away can actually go in there, and it's all secured in place. Then you've got a whole bunch of drawers for storage for kitchen cutleries and things like that. You've got a large sink bowl with a bit of drainage, and then you've also got a 3-way tap that actually has a filter included. So you've got your hot and cold water that comes normally standard from your tanks, and then you've got filtered water as well, which filters the water from your tanks. So on the off side of this model, you actually have your 173 litre Thetford compressor fridge and freezer. You've got the fridge at the top, and this is actually really sufficient for either a couple or a family. And then you have actually got your freezer drawer at the bottom, which our customers love because you can tuck everything away. You've actually got your ventilation from within the van as well, which is fantastic because it stops a lot of the dust from coming into the van when you're traveling off-road. Your microwave. Now, we understand that some people don't use the microwave, or there might be other appliances like the oven that you don't use as well. If you do want to take the oven out of your van, we can either put a pot drawer there for you, or some of our customers actually take their microwave and put it under their stove and mini grill, so they've got easy access to that, especially if they've got children who use the microwave. And then you can use this space up here, which is a little bit deeper, as you can see, compared to the rest of the overhead cabinetry. as a pantry. So we can put a door there and you can have that as an extra pantry in there. So now we're at the back of the van and you have your kids' bunk, sleeping area, as well as your bathroom area, and then you've got washing machine and things like that at the back as well. In the 18-foot single axle model, you can either do 2 bunks or 3 bunks. If you just have 2 bunks in here, you've actually got the whole bottom bunk is storage. You've got access to that from the inside, and then there's also access to that from the outside as well. So that's another 3/4 tunnel that you can carry anything in at the back of the van. You've got also, if you want a washing machine in your van, we can actually do the top loader washing machine here. If you want, we can put a little mirror in here as well. A lot of people like to use this as the change room. And then you've also got cabinetry on the top. If you don't want the washing machine or want this part blocked off as well, we can make the full thing a cupboard, so you can use it for linen and the kids' clothes. So now we're moving on to the bathroom. You've actually got plenty of space in here to have a separate shower and toilet, so you don't have to compromise by getting a combo shower toilet, which I know a lot of people don't like. These customers have actually gone for a composting toilet, which you can get if that's what you're after. It does standardly come with a Thetford toilet. There is a vanity sink in this bathroom as well, which means you don't have to worry about using your kitchen sink or a sink outside next to the bunks, which is fantastic. And the best part is actually you don't have to compromise on the size of the shower either. This is a standard shower that we put in a couple's van as well. So it's got plenty of space. It's the largest separate RV shower that you can have. So now let's talk about the plumbing and electricals in this van. You've got a Projector 335 battery management system in this van. You also have 2 210 watt solar panels that's mounted onto the roof, and that goes perfectly with the 225 AH lithium battery that's already included in the van. You've got a rear view camera, which is from Safety Dave, and you can actually check the back of the van when you're traveling as well, which is fantastic. So changing lanes is really easy. Your display unit for the battery management system, we've actually put right near the entrance, because you can turn everything that's 12 volt on and off with the flick of a switch. And that will monitor everything except for the fridge, because you've got an Anderson plug that can charge the batteries when you're traveling, and you'd want the fridge to keep running so it doesn't spoil the food. You've also got USB ports underneath all of your reading lamps, so even the kids have them as well. They can charge their own phones and devices through their own bunk area. You've got a soft start air conditioner which sits low on the roof, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. There's also 2 speakers inside and 2 speakers outside, so you can isolate which ones work at one time. If you want the inside ones working, you can do that, or if you want the outside ones working, you can do that as well. Now, if you want a inverter in the van so you can upgrade and have it as an off-grid ready, we can do that for you as well. That comes with an option in this model, and you can add things like your 12 volt fans as well as an option. Got 2 95 litre freshwater tanks mounted underneath the chassis, along with a 110 litre grey water tank. All of the tanks are covered by a galvanized sheet protection. You've got 2 gas bottles at the front, which are 9 kilos each. Everything that you see inside this van is fully customizable, especially the colors. If you have different color choices, we've got plenty of selections that you can choose from as well. And any of the features that you see, if you have any options in mind, just come and speak to us and we'll be more than happy to sit down with you and go through exactly what your family needs, because we know that every family is different and there might be different experiences that you have or different needs that you have, and we can fulfill every one of those options just because we build all our vans here. We don't import anything, and that just means that you can get the van that you want built in Australia. Go on a tour of the exterior now, and we're starting off strong with a DO35 hitch for this full off-roader, which is fantastic because you will actually move around when you're going on those tough terrains. You've also got a brake safe here. You've got a 7-pin plug, which we can actually change over for a 12-pin if that's what you have in your car already. You've got a grey Anderson that's actually wired directly to your battery so that it will keep your fridge and everything running when you're traveling. You've also got the wiring for the Safety Dave camera already there, and we will provide the monitor for you for the car. The stone guard is an optional extra that you can put onto the A-frame. We need to know before we build the van so that we know how much to extend the A-frame for. You've got your gas bottles at the front, and that are 9 kilos each. We've also got a tray on the A-frame which we like to put there for like hoses and wood and things like that you want to carry. You've got a toolbox that comes standard with this model. There is a slide on one side. A lot of people prefer to carry a barbecue or a ziggy in here, so a barbecue in there, and then the rest of that, there's a divider in the middle, can be storage on the other side. This is the exterior of the tunnel boot that you saw on the inside. You've got access to this from both sides. These customers have actually put in a external kitchen, so this is the external kitchen from Swift. You've got hot and cold water here, and you've also got a cooktop that you can actually turn into a barbecue as well. It comes with a little tray so you can use it for either or, and there's hot and cold water plumbing there for you as well. And the gas burner is just under here, so it's really easy to plug in and go whenever you want to use the external kitchen. You've got a manual awning, and this is the top of the range through Aussie Traveller. We like this, it's really strong and so easy to use once you get the hang of it. We've actually put in the flat floor on here. So you can have a look from the exterior because we weren't able to show you from the inside. That means that we will actually put a manual step there. That's a double step, so very easy to get in and out of the van. You've also got another TV point here as well, so under the awning you can set up your awning and watch some TV outside, and there is a TV mounting bracket here too. You've got a picnic table on the outside, so you can do any prep work here, especially if you're putting a external kitchen in your tunnel, or a lot of people like to have the kids do some activities on this table as well. You've got your 2 speakers outside. Then this is the external tunnel that was under the bunk. So that's another 3/4 tunnel with plenty of storage for you to carry things around. We're shuffling along to the back of the van, and you've got a hot dip galved 3-arm heavy duty bumper bar. And you can actually pull this in and out depending on whether you want to carry a wood box or another toolbox on the back as well. It does house a spare wheel at the back, and it comes standard with a jerry can holder as well. If you want 2 jerry can holders, we can put one on the other side for you. That's the Safety Dave unit at the top. So shuffling along, you actually have your grey water tank mounted underneath the chassis there. And you can see the full off-road independent coil suspension as well. That's a 3-ton upgrade on this suspension as well, because when you're traveling with a family, you'd want a little bit of extra carry capacity. So we have upgraded this to a 3-ton chassis. You have your mains pressure inlet through there. These customers are actually planning on carrying a Starlink with them, so we've left the Starlink provision for them there as well, which is a lot easier. If you let us know a little bit beforehand, we can get that done for you while the electricals are being put in. So this is the housing for the hot water service. You don't really need to access it from the exterior, just make sure it's turned on from the inside and just select whether you want gas or electric for your hot water. You've got 2 tank fillers. We like to make sure the tanks go up and down together so your caravan stays balanced all the time. And this is where we house your battery as well. It's actually a larger battery box, so if you do want to upgrade the batteries later on, you've got plenty of space in there. This is one of your tunnels. So this is the 3/4 tunnel that's under the bed. So you can see there's plenty of storage and a lot of light in there as well to get to it at night if you need to. And this is the full tunnel. right next to each other so you can have a lot of storage close by. You've got a tap on the A-frame as well that we've protected with checker plate, and that pulls directly from your tank water. If you want to wash your feet and things like that outside, you can do that too. Chassis as a 6-inch A-frame with 2 inches added to the middle, so it's 8 inches altogether in the middle. It's built for full off-road capacity, so you can travel anywhere around Australia with peace of mind. Being an Australian caravan manufacturer, we can custom build the floor plan according to what you're after. We actually have so many models to choose from, but we understand that there might be some things that you want to change around, and we're more than happy to accommodate for that. So if you've got something already in mind, come and chat to us, or you can ask us for options as well. We'll be more than happy to help you out with whatever you need. We'll look forward to building your dream caravan. See you soon.